Every Friday, my wife Katie and I release a new VR experience, and this week we want to give you a festive highlight reel of the Christmas build-up in Spain. In this video, we're sharing the best bits from our busy month of travelling, including lots of plazas decorated with Christmas lights and fake Christmas trees. Celebrations in Spain are quite different to in the UK. For a lot of people, the biggest day is Christmas Eve or Noche Buena, when families sit down for their big festive meal. In Britain, we do this on Christmas Day, and Christmas Eve is more about getting your jolly on with a few drinks. But it's not just the dates that is different about this meal. The food they eat here for their big feast is different too.
Seafood plays a big role, with fish and prawns often taking centre stage. And they spend hours preparing a decadent stew called Caldo, which is rich and full of all sorts of different meats. A sweeter dining table essential is turrón, which is a type of nougat traditionally made with almonds. It's incredibly sugary and loved all over Spain. Our home, Valencia, has a lot going on in the month of December. There are markets dotted around the city, lots of pop-up events, and the main plaza becomes a kind of winter wonderland. There's a huge tree, an ice skating rink, and a beautiful carousel.
By the port, there's a fun fair with rides and attractions for the whole family to enjoy. I went there during the day and walked around while it was all closed. It was weird and felt too much like the beginning of a horror flick and didn't really put me in the Christmas spirit. But nothing says Christmas in Spain more than a nativity scene. And these recreations are dragged up from the dusty cellars of the churches. They come in all Jesus-shaped sizes and celebrate the birth of Christ himself.
Nativity scenes are everywhere here in Spain, and we've seen much fewer Santas and reindeer, which are more popular decorations in the UK.
Don't tell him I said this, but Santa is a bit stingy in Spain, so the kids don't love him as much. It's the three wise men that have the really good gifts. Most children get their biggest presents on the biggest day of the year, Three Kings Day, which is celebrated on January the 5th and 6th. It hasn't happened yet this year, but we're hoping to get some good footage of the parades in a couple of weeks. We did manage to go last year as well, before we had our 360 camera. Here's what we saw.
Three Kings Day is celebrated with parades, parties, and of course, food. The night before, children leave out snacks for the kings and their camels, and put their freshly cleaned shoes by the window to be filled with gifts during the night. We want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a fun festive season.
We hope you enjoyed this festive experience by Morning Calm. Join us next week to ring in the new year with our favourite fireworks display of 2018. And we've seen a lot of fireworks this year, so you know it will be a good one. Please like our video and follow us to see more of our 360 VR vlogs.
And if you're feeling generous during this season of giving, please consider becoming our patron on Patreon. It will help us continue making these videos for you, and in return, we'll give you exclusive access to more stuff. What's not to like? Until next time, Feliz Navidad!
Happy holidays!